Okay, it's 9:20. It's Thursday, the 16th of August. The sun has already set over the the horizon. It's nothing to do with a curve. Okay, nothing to do with a curve, boltards. It's just simply perspective. And you know, there's always particulate in the air limiting our vision. And that's one of the reasons why they spray, and one of the many reasons these devils spray. Obviously, to block out the sun because they hate the sun, and then underneath the chemical smog, whilst there's no sun there, they spray viruses on us. Look, here we go, clear sky. Anyway, this is the first night of clear skies since you know, the horrendous chemical attack on us, which occurred on Sunday morning. We'll just watch my other video where they gridded up the sky. And then just a few hours later, it was overcast, and it was overcast since Saturday all the way up to now, Thursday, and it cleared up this afternoon. This afternoon, about 5 p.m., it was showing signs of clearing up, and now look at it, completely clear. You know, it's completely clear, horizon to horizon clear. All the chemical smog is gone, but who cares? They've already stolen a portion of our summer. They've already poisoned us. They've already reprogrammed the sheeple, you know, with new instructions using viruses. Okay, I'll tell you what. I went to a boarding school, okay, 20 years ago now. All right, so you can tell my age. It didn't say it was a Jesuit school, all right? Okay, I hadn't gone to a Jesuit school, but I worked out, you know, I took in what I saw and heard in this school, and all the teachers then, they were all old masters. They were all, you know, they really should have been retired. You know, the whole faculty was old as fuck. All right, and you know, I realized afterwards, you know, it was a Jesuit school, but a crypto Jesuit school. Okay, and I heard one of the teachers once, a physics teacher, having a conversation with the other physics teacher, who was a housemaster of mine. Okay, and it was in summer, you see, and there was a flu outbreak, and in fact, the flu outbreak was so severe that they had to send, you know, a large portion home, you know, for a week or so, or you know, because they ran out of space at the infirmary. All right, and this physics teacher was speaking to the other physics teacher, and he mentioned it. He said, you know, I overheard. I don't mind overhearing. I take in the information and I use it later. He said to the other one, he said, yes, see that with all these viruses, they're getting their new programming. See, these are Satanists, okay? They call themselves, whatever they call themselves, it doesn't matter. You know, they call themselves every group, you know? Jews, Muslims, Jesuits, or whatever, okay? In every group, there's a fifth column, all right? And they're basically Satanists. They're agents working for Satan, okay? And they're absolutely everywhere, okay? This world is Satan's, okay? And that's why we're just being sprayed with impunity, and they've got the gall to say, nah, it's not even happening. It's just normal weather. You can see what I mean. They're sick. Absolute sick devils running this place. So what else have I got to say? Yes, and so really it's been 8 days since we've actually seen a normal sunny day. Wednesday, Thursday and Friday before the Saturday weekend just passed, where they gridded up and made it completely overcast. There was still a hell of a lot of chemtrailing going on, you know, especially following the course of the sun over every populated area, where with this reflective material, yeah, or flat out just blocking the sun. You know, it was ridiculous. But it wasn't 100% overcast. 100% overcast has lasted from Saturday up to now, Thursday afternoon, and it's finally disappeared. Finally, you scum at the Met Office! Bloody bastards and bitches, the forecasters. All these forecasters, not just the Met Office, the whole country over. All these people, they're all demoniacs. They're all sold their soul to the devil, you know, to get a comfy job on the, you know, in a TV studio, you know. They bastards. I really don't like them, and I don't like what they represent, and I hate how they just bold-faced lie to us and telling us the opposite of what we are experiencing in reality, saying, nah, it's not happening, nah. It's sick. That is called gaslighting, okay? When you know, reality that we're confronted with, and then you've got, you know, all the people who are basically setting the reality in our so-called society, telling you, no, that's not happening. They'll either call you mad, or what's that, bat, or no, I don't know. They'll call you mad, or it's an illusion, or something, a mirage, isn't it? Like, was it over Lake Michigan? The flat earthers, right? They use that as a good example. They spot the skyline. What city is it? I don't know. One of the cities. It's not Toronto, is it? No, it's over one of those Great Lakes anyway, and they spotted the city all the way across on a very clear day. Okay, and the weatherman, all right, on the local team saying this is a mirage, yeah, calling reality mirage. And you're seeing that. I don't know if you're seeing the Chinese. There's a Chinese state TV on where they're on a bridge, and then sort of in the distance of the bridge, they could see like a far off distance, cityscape somewhere else. Yeah, and again they're calling that a mirage. It's not. It's simply the right conditions. Okay, where we're not all hazed up. You can see as far as you want on an infinite plane, okay? And maybe you're having some lensing effects, and instead of the normal haze effect blocking our field of vision, or line of sight, whatever you want to call it, instead we had a lensing effect magnifying it, okay? Because really it's flat, it's fucking flat, apart from the features like hills and mountains and whatnot. Right, what more is there to say? I have no hopes for tomorrow being a bright sunny day, because these demonic scum who are running the show down here on hell earth, it's not even a middle ground anymore. It's not a middle earth, it's not a Midgard anymore. This place has gone straight over to hell. Okay, only God can help us, not man. We've got no one to appeal to over the massive crimes taking place. This geo-engineering, weather warfare, biological and chemical terrorist attacks on us. We've got no recourse. There's no justice on earth. When the powers that be are the ones committing the crime, we've got nowhere to go. You see what I mean? So yeah, that's the reason I'm doing this video is because it's finally broken up, basically. But let's see. I'll wake up at 5 AM tomorrow, and we'll see. It's either going to be chemtrail fleets out there in full force, right? Or I'll be too late and it'll already be grey and dark. That's my, So anyway, yeah. All my hope and all my sort of, my vitality and zest for life, it's disappeared. Just doing the normal daily things, and let alone actually doing some work on something, it takes a lot out of me. I feel like shit. Every little thing I do, it feels like shit. My heart feels heavy, and it feels like, what am I doing? What am I just why am I going on? It's just a waste of time. And it is a waste of time, by the way. So, an unescapable truth that it is a waste of time, and our time is limited on this earth. You could be dead tomorrow. You could be dead even tonight. Okay, so that alone should tell you that there is nothing of value on earth. And all I can say is at least our suffering and our torture at the invisible spectral hands of these demonic entities, because we're under demonic oppression on earth. At least that will come to an end at some point. Okay, and then I hope all the good people with a good heart, it's not about good deeds, because there's no good deeds on earth, there's no good living on earth. Okay, that'll come afterwards, wherever we're going next, and it's not going to be like a paradise where we just lay on our back. I think there's a war in heaven, and we've got to join the right side, and we've got to fight. It's an eternal conflict, I think. Anyway, that's it. Bye.